Ladies and gentlemen, there is a particular video I've always wanted to share with you guys, but because of time, I'm late. But it's something which I really wanted to share with you. Last week, William Samoei Arap Ruto and his brigades were in Western Kenya. They were supposed to hold a major rally at Bukungu Stadium. That rally never took place at Bukungu Stadium. In fact, William Ruto held the rally on the roadside. I strongly believe that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. William Ruto is the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya. The mere fact that the deep state or the county government of Kakamega could stop William Ruto from holding a rally at Bukungu Stadium is something which is serious. And for me, I take it as a coded message which the government of President Uhuru Kenyatta was sending to William Samoei Arap Ruto. So in this video, I want to dissect for you guys the coded message which the deep state was sending to Ruto by locking him out of Bukungu Stadium. Before we do that, in case you are watching the channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. I'm actually in the village. You know, we have a funeral here. My sister-in-law passed on, and the burial will be on Friday. Tomorrow we are removing the body from the hospital. I mean, from the mortuary where she is currently, and hopefully things will be all right. And let me just use this opportunity, this short opportunity, to explain to you the coded message, because there is no way a deputy president of a country can be locked out of Bukungu Stadium unless the government wanted to send a coded message. I was talking to another friend of mine on this channel, and he was worried that Lee, I am Azimio, but that move by the deep state is actually worrying and probably is going to win William Ruto some votes. The truth of the matter is that that move has three implications. The first implication is that it can give Ruto sympathy votes. Most Kenyans normally like siding with those who are viewed as being undermined. So it can get a bit of sympathy. Number two, the international community can now pile pressure on government to ensure free and fair elections, basically level playing field. But that can only happen if there was confrontation with the government. And also, it can also be a good ground for William Ruto and his team to actually reject the results, or in case they plan to petition the elections, they can easily use that. Today, Raila Odinga and his brigades are in Bukungu Stadium. By yesterday, the tents were already up. The government is providing security. And that's why I strongly believe that the move to lock William Ruto out of Bukungu Stadium, the move to manhandle Ben Washiali, was actually a coded message to William Ruto and his brigades. Before we go into that, please, I want to play for you the clip of Raila Odinga's rally today in Bukungu, how the event was being organized by yesterday, and then shortly you also watch Ben Washiali being manhandled at the same venue. Watch before we proceed.
anakuja mtu mwenye anauliza haki yake ndio mnashika. Hii ni nchi inakaribia magonjwa. Uone kama itawezekana. Hiyo ni mbaya sana. Sisi Kenya we watch this. Bwana. Atanyang'anya mtu kitu ni mwizi. Mnichaji mniambie makosa yangu ni hii na hii. Lakini mnaweza kuobstruct na mimi. Watu walikuwa hapa wakati kama uko na mshika wote. Kama uko mrengo gani? Acha mheshimiwa. Mimi ndio kwa gari niko hapa. Kana gari yake. Mheshimiwa. Mimi kwani ndio kwa gari yangu kwangu. Ile ndio ile madam. How do you make your mheshimiwa wetu mnamwajibisha? This is very sad. Very sad. This is the Kenya we want really. In your Kenya tunataka kesho. This is very sad. This is very sad. Very sad. Mheshimiwa hajaiba, hajakataa. Tunamwaibisha ya nini? Mbona mheshimiwa na ile vya watu? Mbona unaangalia tu mimi ndio lazima washike? Bwana.
Hey, hey.
What is the Bible say?
No, that's politics. The truth of the matter is that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Everything in politics is normally well designed, scripted, and executed to achieve a political objective. What was the political objective which the deep state wanted to achieve by locking William Ruto out of Bukungu Stadium last week? Because Raila Odinga is holding his rally today, and the rally is smooth and successful. In my view, the deep state wanted to pass the following message to William Ruto. The first message is that they were sending the signal to the residents of Kakamega who have always supported Raila Odinga that William Ruto is powerless and that there is no way the government is going to allow him, and therefore there is no way the government will make him the president. The truth of the matter, and this is the reality for those who follow politics, when Raila Odinga was competing against Uhuru Kenyatta in 2013 and 2017, he was being frustrated. Uhuru Kenyatta was being facilitated. His rallies, everything was being organized smoothly with the help of the deep state. Just the same way it is happening to Raila Amolo Odinga. William Ruto was part of President Uhuru Kenyatta's campaign team in the last election. He understands this. So by denying William Ruto the ground, a message is being sent to the voters of Kakamega that this guy is no longer powerful and is not going to be the next president, and therefore stop wasting your time. For those who follow politics on this channel, I've always stated that one of the reasons why Raila Odinga supporters will turn up to vote for him is when they see the possibility of the deep state supporting him, and that is exactly what is now happening. So that's the first coded message, that William Ruto is powerless. The presidency is headed to Bondo, and therefore that's where power is, and they have already started protecting him. Number two, it's also a strategy by the deep state to test William Ruto's strength in Western Kenya, and his strategy to counter police. One of the things which William Ruto has always stated is that his victory cannot be stolen. And by saying that, William Ruto is basically telling Kenyans that for him is prepared. Now, this is one of the reasons why these guys were testing that. Remember, after that, a lot of police deployment have taken place, especially in William Ruto's strongholds of Rift Valley. So these guys want to test that if the police were to be put to stop William Ruto and his brigades from demonstrating, from holding rallies, what would they do? If this was Raila Odinga in the previous years, I can assure you, Kakamega would have turned into something else. People would have resisted, people would have gone to Bukungu, and the rally would have taken place whether they liked it or not. So that's what they were testing. And apart from that, they are now testing William Ruto's contacts. Who will he be using to deal with the police? The good news for Ruto is that his team never reacted. So it means the government did not really get whatever they wanted to get. Peter, whatever they wanted to get. And number 3, I also think they wanted to provoke William Ruto and his team. Sasa, enda. No, that 1-year-old is the daughter of my brother. No, I was at number 3. They want to provoke William Ruto. If there's one art which President Uhuru Kenyatta has perfected, then it's the art of making Ruto bitter, provoking him to react. So, sadly for the deep state, William Ruto never reacted in this particular case. I don't know whether this is what escalated his reaction when he went to Eldoret and Nandi, but in Kakamega, William Ruto never reacted. But the deep state wanted to provoke the DP so that the DP could speak, say things, some which are not important, some which would get some votes for him, so that they could see his reaction. The good thing for this matter, I think the DP won by not reacting, but they were provoking the DP to see how he was going to react, whether he was going to start abusing the deep state, whether the DP was going to unleash his team to respond. He never did that. And number 4, I think this deep state is also trying to identify William Ruto's contacts in Western Kenya, especially those who will be doing the dirty work. The truth is, in politics, you must have those who are doing the dirty works for you. William Ruto has his team, Ben Washiali, he has Echesa, Didmas Baraza, but for this particular one, they are testing to see who will be doing the dirty work for him. If you provoke him, you tell him we are not going to allow you to the stadium. Who will mobilize people to resist the police? And who is going to pay them? How is the money going to be channeled? So the intelligence was going to come in, and probably if William Ruto made those attempts, I'm sure the deep state now has all those evidence. And lastly, I think these guys are just out to frustrate William Ruto in his campaigns. They just want to frustrate him. You know, if you organize a rally, then from nowhere, the deep state is coming, they are stopping the rally. You know, you are planned to have a rally in a stadium. You go there the previous day, you have hired a public address, the government is locking the office. Basically, they just frustrate you and you get annoyed. You say, okay, if this is the thing, then next time it's not going to happen. What I'm not understanding is why the deep state is actually not mistreating William Ruto, especially in his stronghold of central or the mountain. Why Western and not Central Kenya? I don't know what you think. Let me get your thoughts on this matter, but I think the government wanted to send those coded message, which they have actually done successfully. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.